log considerations, current. I'm testing my microphone volume as much as anything in this, though I am laying down some considerations that I have been and am making. I am life, experiencing life within and as life, and as life continues, as it does, I will continue to experience life within and as life itself. It's a play on words then though, with itself. When I write it, I use two words, itself, as it sort of expounds what self actually is. Self is life, experiencing life within and as life. What is this experience that life is then? The only experience specifically definitively is being, which I am reliably informed involves becoming. What would you becoming? You would becoming life, as life is all there is to concern oneself about when considering what is as. From the perspective of I am life, experiencing life within and as life continues, as it does, I will continue to experience life within and as life itself. It explains that self-interest is not necessarily relevant, though. That's a debate in itself, self-interest. In that you are life, experiencing life within and as life. So all the life one observes is also life, experiencing life within and as life itself. And so when one ceases to be manoeuvring the physical, one is experiencing life within and as life at the point of this consideration. And as life continues as it does, I will continue to experience with life within and as life. There's no separation between any aspect of life whatsoever. Now, the personality, persona, ego that believes itself to be experiencing life currently is but a construct of the life that is within and as life itself, observing life within and as life itself. I'm going to need to decomplicate that for coherence. What about death then, Anthony? Death is a thing only the living observe as an experience that one is having within and as life. The experience either continues, and therefore there's a continuation of the experience, and it possibly could be said to be continuing within and as life, being that there is no separation between life in any form, or the experience doesn't continue and therefore there is no experience to experience, so therefore death cannot exist as an experience. There is only life to consider, and one would be rational, advised is not a good word. One would be I suggest that's consideration, that life is all there is. And we experience it within our life. Be taken as a consideration. Experience, what most call experience, if one observes it correctly, they will find they are merely observing rather than experiencing. The only experience there is being, which I am reliably formed, involves becoming, and the becoming is becoming life itself. There are no words for being. The moment one attempts to apply words to the being one is experiencing oneself as, it becomes an observation and therefore is no longer being. It is an observation rather than a being, rather than an experience.